If you've been watching the Tucson market the last couple of years, you've probably heard two completely opposite opinions. One side says Tucson is still one of the most affordable cities in the Southwest. The other side says the secret is out. Prices are rising and Tucson is becoming the next hot market that people will soon be priced out of. The truth? It's actually a mix of both. And today I'm going to show you exactly what affordability looks like in 2026 and what you can realistically expect to get the different price points across Tucson, Vail, Oro Valley, Tanque Verde, and even some of our ranch and acreage pockets. I'm Meagan, your AZ homegirl. I help people just like you buy, sell, invest, and relocate with confidence throughout Southern Arizona. And if you want my full buyer guide, seller guide, or relocation guide, text me at 520-980-9880 and I'll send it over right away. Let's get into the truth about Tucson affordability. Before we talk about what 400,000, 600,000, and 900,000 homes get you, I need to refrain from the word affordable because depending on where you're coming from, affordable means very different things. If you're coming from California, Seattle, Denver, or most of the Northeast, Tucson feels like a breath of fresh air. But if you're coming from smaller towns or areas with lower housing costs, Tucson may feel a little more expensive than what you expected. Affordability is all about your budget, your expectations, your lifestyle, and the type of home you need. So today, I'm not sugarcoating anything. You're getting an honest, realistic version of what your money buys you here. Now, there are four major reasons Tucson remains more affordable than other cities. One, we have land, like real land. We're not boxed in like coastal cities. Two, we don't have the same corporate hubs as Phoenix. We have lower salary competition, which keeps prices grounded. Three, we have fewer bidding frenzies than the boom cities. And four, Tucson prioritizes lifestyle over density. Our neighborhoods are spread out, unique, and often sometimes custom. And yet, we're growing. People want to be here for the weather, the pace, the sunsets, the space, and the Southwest lifestyle. So affordability is shifting, but it's not disappearing. Now, let's start with $400,000 because this is one of the most searched price points. At $400K, you can expect a move-in ready home in a standard subdivision, usually 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 square feet, built somewhere between 2000 and 2020. There are decent yards and modern interiors. These are great starter homes or great for downsizing homes, also great rentals. In Vail, you might get newer construction, excellent schools, and that quieter community feel. In Oro Valley, smaller homes, older builds, but strong community and beautiful views. In the foothills, you're likely looking at condos or townhomes, but with incredible scenery. In the ranch and acreage space, you're probably looking at 1 acre max and an older manufactured home or a smaller single family home. $400,000 remains strong here, but with rising popularity, it doesn't stretch the way that it did 5 years ago. Now, let's jump to $600,000. This is where buyers start to get really excited because the value opens up dramatically. At $600,000, you're looking at larger single family homes anywhere between 2,000 to 2,800 square feet, 4-bedroom options, more upgraded interiors, desirable communities, gated communities in some pockets. In Vail, this gets you a beautiful newer home with mountain views and larger floor plans. And in Oro Valley, you can expect views, trails, better privacy, and stronger curb appeal. In the foothills, you might find a charming older custom home with architecture that you really can't replicate today. And if you are in the ranch or acreage areas, this is a sweet spot because you could find 1 to 3 acres, horse-friendly zoning, workshop spaces, desert modern builds, casitas or guest homes, and natural desert surroundings. $600K is the price point where Tucson starts to blow other cities out of the water. You're getting lifestyle, views, space, and character. Now, let's talk about the luxury and acreage buyers. At $900K, what you get in Tucson is shocking to buyers coming from markets like Phoenix, San Diego, Orange County, or Seattle. Here's what $900K can look like. A custom home, which is high-end architecture, tall ceilings, you get beams, arches, adobe touches, designer finishes, all the works, all the bells and whistles. For acreage, you can absolutely find ranch properties or small estates at this price. And in the foothills luxury, you're now in the world of panoramic mountain views, desert modern design, gated custom communities, and unique homes full of character. Tanque Verde charm, $900K in Tanque Verde, that's where you start to get acreage, equestrian potential, and serious privacy. For multi-generational setups, you get casitas, guest houses, detached garages, workshops, and RV garages. This price point is where Tucson becomes truly competitive with the national luxury market. In other cities, $900K might get you a townhome. In Tucson, it gets you a whole lifestyle. All right, here's the truth. Tucson is not cheap, but it is still affordable, especially when you compare it to Phoenix, Denver, San Diego, Seattle, or even Austin. Affordability means value for what you get. And in Tucson, value still exists. Land, space, mountains, privacy, unique architecture, quieter lifestyle. You can get lower property taxes, no HOA in some areas, ability to buy acreage, and the ability to live close to nature. You're not paying for corporate expansion, and you're not paying for inflated salaries. You're not paying for overdevelopment either. You're paying for a lifestyle, and you get a lot more of that for your money. Tucson is still a really good fit for remote workers, relocators, families wanting a better quality of life, buyers who might be priced out of Phoenix, retirees. We're good for ranch and acreage buyers, luxury buyers who want privacy without chaos, and definitely good for people who love nature and slower living. If you want space, views, and a lifestyle, Tucson still offers affordability in ways most metros can't even touch. There are groups who feel Tucson is shifting. First-time buyers with limited budgets, buyers seeking larger, newer homes under $400K, people expecting Phoenix like new construction options, buyers wanting big yards and master plan communities, ranch buyers wanting land under $500K, people coming out from low-cost towns. Tucson is transitioning. Not unaffordable, but it is evolving. So here's my advice for 2026 buyers. Know your non-negotiables. Do you need land? Are schools important? Views? Space? You need to understand the trade-offs: price, size, location. Pick two. Widen your search early. Don't lock yourself into one zip code too quickly. Get pre-approved sooner than you think, because rates matter, but timing matters more. Don't wait for the spring rush. December through February often gives you the best time for leverage. Work with someone who knows Tucson pocket by pocket, because 2 streets apart can mean 2 completely different lifestyles. If you want a personalized breakdown of what your budget can actually get you in Tucson, including ranch areas, the foothills, Vail, Oro Valley, or Tanque Verde, text me at 520-980-9880. I'll build you a custom home search and send you my buyer guide. Make sure you like this video, subscribe, and comment below. I'd love to know which price point shocked you the most. Was it the $400K, the $600K, or the $900K? I do read every comment and also respond. I'm Meagan, your AZ homegirl, and I can't wait to help you find your next home in Southern Arizona.